All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and we are going to engage in a model of the redraw write process. On page 10, beneath the chart describing the modes of delivery, is our problem. Go ahead and read the problem with me. Ready, set, go. Saeed bought 24 pounds of ground beef for a block party. He used 1/4 of the beef to make tacos and 2/3 of the remainder to make burgers. How many pounds of ground beef did he use to make burgers? So remember, we're going to be using the read, draw, write process to attack this word problem. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to reread the question, and as we're reading it, we're going to be drawing what we're reading. So Saeed bought 24 pounds of ground beef for a block party. Is there anything that we can draw? Is there anything that we can draw? You're right, we can draw our whole. So our whole is 24 pounds. And I'm going to draw this using a tape diagram. So it should look like this. He used 1/4 of the beef to make tacos. He used 1/4 of the beef to make tacos. Is there anything else that we can draw now that we have this new information? You're right. We can divide it. We can draw 1/4 of the taco meat. But how do we draw that? We can divide our whole into fourths. And we're going to label 1/4 taco meat. So let's read our next part. And 2/3 of the remainder to make burgers. So he used 2/3 of the remainder to make burgers. Is there anything that I can draw here? You're right, I can draw 2/3 of the burgers. So on my tape diagram, I have 3 units left. And so that is my third. I'm going to label 2/3 of it burgers. Okay, here we go, burgers. So let's go back to our problem. It says, how many pounds of ground beef did he use to make burgers? Well, we need to find out what the value of these 2 units are. So in order to do that, we need to find the value of 1 unit. And we know that our whole is 24 pounds, and we've divided that whole into 4 units. So what do we need to do? You're right, we need to divide. Divide what? You're right, 24 pounds by 24 pounds by 4. And what does that give us? You're right, 6 pounds. So we know that 1 unit is equal to 6 pounds. Well, how many units of burgers do we have? We have 2. So now we need to find out the value of 2 units. And how do we do that? You're right, we multiply. And what numbers do we multiply? 6 pounds by 2. Why did you do 6 pounds times 2? Because each unit is worth 1 pound, and we know that he used 2 units are burgers. Great. So what is 6 times 2? You're right, it's 12 pounds. Are we finished? No, there's still one more part of the read, draw, write process, and that is the writing. So now we need to write a statement. So Saeed used 12 pounds of ground beef to make his burgers. And that is how we use tape diagrams in the redraw right process.